Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top author on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFX book track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts. In this video, I'll speak about GBPUSD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I'll give you the technical aspect, then I'll move to the commitment of traders analysis to see what institutions in the market are doing and how they're moving and shifting their orders, and then I'll put together these two different types of analysis. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is testing a quite significant historical monthly demand and support zone. From here, all these previous rejections to the upside have been created. Every time the market tested this zone, it rejected it to the upside quite aggressively. There is only one occasion in which the market broke below that zone, which was here, which anyway ended up being a fake breakout because the market broke below, immediately broke back above, and continued then respecting this area as historical monthly demand and support. Now, these rejections to the upside came with strong institutional buying, and this last rejection to the upside right here, so the last test and rejection also is coming with strong institutional buying, which is something that, again, I'll speak about in just a few moments when we move to the COT analysis. But for now, let's keep in mind that here on the monthly, we are rejecting historical support, and let's zoom in on the most recent price action. Now, here on the most recent price action, we can notice a massive impulse to the upside followed by a correction. Now, in general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, you have to take a Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg, which shows us how the market has corrected exactly to the area in between the 0.32 and 50% retracements before then starting the continuation to the upside. Now, that is exactly what you expect when you have a strong uptrend. In a strong uptrend, what you expect is the impulse to the upside to correct to the area in between the 0.32 and 50% and then start the continuation to the upside, which in fact is exactly what the market is currently doing. So on the monthly, everything has been behaving exactly as you would expect in a situation like this. Let's drop that on the weekly time frame and see what we have. Just a quick interruption. Let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in my next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions. Now, from a weekly perspective, the situation is very clear. We just noticed an inversion of essentially trend here, because we went from the creation of weekly lower lows and lower highs, so a bearish trend, to now the creation of weekly higher highs and higher lows after the market created this double bottom here at the lows. Now that the market is on an uptrend from a weekly perspective, we have to drop down on the daily and see what kind of price action and structure this market is currently showing us. Now, from a daily perspective, first of all, I spoke about GBPUSD just a few days ago after the market created this impulse to the upside. I explained all the reasons for which I was expecting this correction, the test of this zone, and a rejection higher, which is in fact exactly what the market just gave us. And by the way, I will link in the description that previous analysis, so you can go and check it out for more free education. But at the moment, what do we have? Well, here on the daily, we have a quite interesting situation. In fact, we have a market which is currently testing previous daily resistance, which is now turned support. From here, all these rejections to the downside were created. Now the market broke above that zone, so this previous resistance is now turned support here. What we can also notice is that as we have an impulse and correction, if we want to measure the correction, we have to take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg, which shows us how we have the 0.32 50% and 0.618 Fibonacci retracements, all lining up exactly inside of this zone, therefore creating previous resistance turned support at the area, therefore increasing the probabilities that since this area is a confluence of support zone, there is an increased probability of seeing institutional buying inside of this level. Now, if we move to the commitment of traders analysis to see what institutions in the market are doing, what we can notice is that already by looking at the data for the GBP, we are looking at the GBPUSD because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So this is already the data for GBPUSD, and we can notice how net positions have been massively increased with the last reports. We went from minus 93.2k net positions up to minus 48.4k net positions. So we had a clear increase of net positions with institutions decreasing their shorts from 138k down to 110k and increasing their longs from 45k up to 61k. So institutions have basically increased their longs and decreased their shorts on the GBP, therefore on GBPUSD, so making it stronger with 25,000 closed in shorts with the last report, 1.6k longs getting opened. So let's keep all of this in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you'll find linked in the description so you never miss new updates. Now, back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, we have an area in which there is good probability of seeing more institutional buying, increasing the probabilities of a rejection higher. So in a situation like this, what would I expect? Well, as usual, and as my students know very well, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily time frames combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best time frames for that are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a rejection higher away from this area for the market to complete this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this free analysis and education that you see me share here on YouTube is actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you really want to go into the details and really learn more, I definitely suggest that you go and check out my website, which you find linked in description. Here, you have the possibility to learn everything from the very basics of charting to the most advanced topics that you definitely cannot afford to miss. You find all my courses, over 12 gigabytes of courses, and you also have the possibility to gain access to the Trading Show software with the Telegram notification integrations, one-on-one private mentoring, the COT data software. So really a complete learning ecosystem. And on top of that, you also have the possibility to integrate and gain access to my entertaining trading show, in which you essentially get every single day all my trades as they're happening live on my account. So all the trades that I'm entering, exiting, how I'm managing them, all streamed live directly inside of the trading show. You also have the possibility to check out all my strategies. So all the strategies already automated. Here you will see videos of historical backtests on more than 10 years of data of every single strategy I have and strategies that I run on my own account, which is also the ones that basically you see on my MyFX book, the explanation of the strategies, the historical backtest of the strategy, and how I'm actually trading on my live account. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you have the possibility here after the testimonials to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest that at least you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education. And I will see you in my next video.